fried green tomatoes, I think.
One more time.
Oh, we're going. Oh, yeah, I'm sure my phone's on silent. Not that it matters. Wouldn't it be funny if I just answered a call in the middle of the show? Wouldn't it be cool if Hollywood called in the middle of the show?
Yeah.
They're like, oh my God, we want you to come host the red carpets.
I'm still
I
waiting.
would be so good at that.
I'm still waiting for the call.
Anytime I see 304 pop up on my phone, it's just school being like, you haven't been doing your schoolwork.
I did turn down one pretty decent role during COVID. It was for that Paradise Highway thing that was filming up in Dallas.
Oh, I heard that ended up being
It was a nightmare because it was a storm that night. I was like, I'm not driving 3 hours in a storm.
I heard it was just a bad experience for several of the. You want me to move this?
No, table.
Oh,
Try not to bump it.
Here, I'll speak out just a hair.
Y'all are good.
Yeah, Randy doubles as our camera and grip department, so.
I'm a gaffer.
Everything.
And gaffer, all of it. Yes, let's take a moment. Thank you, Randy, so much for everything you do. All I do is show up here and you have lights and cameras set up, and I just run late doing my makeup. And then I just come in here and yap on camera. So I appreciate you so much.
You are very welcome.
And editing.
Yeah.
So he'll do the initial edits and then I'll do the final edits. I'll probably make his work look bad.
No.
Shall we?
I love the little thing, at the end, the clip ends abrupt with a slap.
Oh, with the logo.
Yeah, I like that.
And it's a smack sound.
Yeah, the smack.
So I hired a real graphic artist to make our logo for Should've Slapped Shelby. Because, I could have used AI. I could have used Canva. But I wanted to support a friend, support local. So the first logo he gave me was real cute. I'll have to show it to y'all. But it was like this little character, this girl, and she had her hand up. And there was like the little waves around her hand like she had smacked somebody. And I was like, well, kind of the point of the name and the whole thing behind it is people we should have slapped, but we didn't.
Yeah.
Because we're mature and we're children of God and stuff. So. All right.
Might beat you up.
Are you mic'd?
No, I'm not.
You've been participating in the conversation. It's okay.
Should I be mic'd?
Maybe, yeah, like we did last week.
Okay, I'll mic.
One day when we get a bigger space, we'll have a camera over there, so every now and then it cuts to my.
Oh yeah.
You
Gotta
know,
have that.
I love that. Do you ever watch the videos with like Andrew and Bobby?
Yeah.
The comedians.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
a
love.
clip of everybody that's there.
Yeah, I love when they cut to their
Okay, we are
their
mic'd.
crew.
We are mic'd.
Okay, yeah. So like I was saying, week 3 of doing this, and today's guest, I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
My name's Matthew. I have the channel Matt's Adventures. You can get me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, mainly TikTok. That's where I started, so that's where you can find me.
Okay, so Matt's Adventures. Would it be appropriate to say that you're like a foodie content creator?
Yes, it started out with me being like just everything. Like everybody starts out just doing everything.
Yeah.
And I started doing hunting content. That's how I first went viral.
Oh, okay.
with hunting content. And then TikTok kind of does not like hunting content because of the gore and whatever.
Or the weapons.
The weapon, yeah. So I got flagged and shadow banned forever.
Oh,
And then
goodness.
I started reviewing food one day, and then it just kind of took off from there.
So you just kind of leaned into that.
Yeah, I just leaned into it. And I mean, it's something I like, so I mean, I don't want to do anything.
Right, yeah, we love food. And so you just recently kind of got on Facebook with it. You said TikTok was your main thing. Do all of these platforms that people can follow, are they under the same handle? It's all Matt's Adventures?
I think my YouTube is under Potluck Patrol, but I think Matt's Adventures, it still pulls me up because I've been on there longer.
What patrol?
The Potluck Patrol.
Potluck.
Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
Actually, some random commenter gave me that name one day.
Okay.
I was like, okay, yeah, I'm just going to
You like that?
that. But I changed it just because it was a little too niche.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. Now the Paw Patrol theme song is in my head. But yeah, so your Facebook has like 2,000 followers already. It's good to see that you had people follow you from platform to platform to kind of help you get going. I came across you through a mutual friend, Alexis, who's also out of the same town you are. It would have been cool to have both y'all kind of on in the same day because y'all are kind of from like that content influencer type world that I could certainly use a lot of coaching in, probably. He winked at me. My brain operates fast, guys. Whenever you see them wheels spinning,
Yeah.
you feel free to jump in and say something.
Alexis, you talking about Alexis Leone?
Yes.
Yeah, that's her and my wife somehow became friends through like homeschool or something. So, because our kids
okay.
homeschool. I think that's how they met. So
I need to come get my son involved with the community over there for homeschool. Seems awesome. I know they have like community day on Mondays, and that's what today is. That's when we do this. We might have to tweak that eventually. My homeschooler is probably still sleeping.
My
right now.
wife actually runs one of the homeschool organizations.
Okay, nice.
It's called Salt and Light. So, I mean, it's for anybody in the area. They do something at the park one Wednesday every month.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I need to see if she's got like a Facebook group I can get into.
Yeah,
Well, that's cool. That's another thing we have in common. Let me look at my notes, guys. I should start eating before I come in here. I don't know.
Are you hungry?
No, my brain is like.
You got the food going and you didn't eat.
I got a chocolate if you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need a chocolate?
We want some chocolate.
I feed my actors when I'm on set. I feed my actors chocolate because it gets they can rattle their lines off.
Get some
better.
euphoric kind of.
Week 3.
Well, they can remember what they're supposed to say better. Seems like to me.
I can't remember lines, so that's another reason I can't do the movie stuff hardly.
Oh, okay, yeah. But YouTube is like your main thing. So tell us about the milestones you've reached on YouTube.
I just hit my first video to do 1 million.
Congratulations.
Views, which is big on YouTube, I think.
Yeah.
Hit 12,000 subscribers on there, and
1 million views is big on anything. Like, you should be proud of that. Yeah.
It is, but when you get to a certain level of like, especially on TikTok, a lot of times I'm not even satisfied. I mean, I'm happy with it, but like 1 million views on TikTok just doesn't seem like a lot anymore.
Yeah.
But it is.
How many followers do you have on TikTok?
230 something.
230K?
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's my main platform, but
yeah,
I have different content on every platform, sort of. Like
just
Facebook
slightly different.
Facebook's more geared towards like showing off local restaurants, promoting small businesses.
Yeah.
And then the TikTok's more comedy, satire, cooking, stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. You mentioned that you kind of started with like the hunting thing, and then you kind of leaned into food. So how would you say that you've grown throughout this process, and what have you learned, and what advice would you give other content creators?
So and I should start this off. I literally just became consistent with it. Mm-hmm. Probably back in May, I guess you could say.
Okay, so this might be a good boost then, and.
Yes. So.
No, you have more followers than me. That's not what I'm saying. Like,
No, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
But it's kind of like fueling you that like, hey, people are noticing me and they want to get involved.
It's fuel for the fire.
Exactly.
I was already doing good on TikTok by any other people's standards, but once I actually started taking it seriously, then I've grown I've almost doubled my account just this year from taking it serious.
And you kind of realize the potential that it could have.
It can have the crossover potential with other platforms. It does cross over, but each one's unique in its own way.
Yeah.
But I guess you could say I figured them out. Mm-hmm. I figured them out.
Yeah. Crack the code.
Crack the code if there is a code.
Yeah.
But I think if somebody's looking to do it, they need to be consistent, number one. Mm-hmm. And if what you're doing ain't working, you need to
change it. Yeah.
Don't get stuck, because I did that for a while and I just gave up when I was like, this ain't working.
Yeah.
I give up.
Well, and so I saw something interesting recently too. Somebody was saying that social media is no longer social media, it's interest media. Yes. So when you think about your algorithm, if I go to my search page on Instagram, it's like cartoons, like very girly cartoons. It's girly pop movies, and it's like pink, and it's like it's stuff that pertains to me, the stuff that I would be likely to go through there and like. And if I get on my husband's, it's completely different,
Yeah.
right? So like, I don't think there's ever been a better time to be a random person and not have a niche, right?
Yeah.
Because if you're making random content now, based off people's interests, you're likely to bring in more people. Now, people might stick around. Maybe it's like a retention thing. People might stick around longer if they're seeing stuff that they like from you. But like if it's too sparse, like if they followed you for food and then all of a sudden you're like making hair bows, they might be like, I'm unfollowing this guy. But it reflects our interests. And so like, you don't have to be so niche anymore, basically, is the summary of that, I think.
You don't. You have to be authentic.
Exactly, in
So
everything.
That's the main thing.
Yeah, that's the main thing. That's the main thing in everything. I think that has come up every single week.
Yeah, authenticity is key, but well, you can authentically be
Fake.
or you know what I'm saying? Like you can authentically be yourself, and if yourself is a fake, unlikable person, you're probably not gonna do good on social media. But you got to, if you're genuine, you're gonna do good.
Genuine authenticity.
You're gonna do good. Don't fake, be fake. You can fake, like act. There's a difference. Some people comment on my videos like, "This ain't real." I'm like, dude, this is like, you can clearly see this is satire.
Yeah.
But half the population can't understand satire.
I'm starting to really realize lately just how dumb a lot of people actually are. Look, I did get a call in the middle of the show.
Somebody did.
Really?
Yeah. I turned the ringer off.
Mine say don't vibrate.
Okay.
Someday when
So we have a content creator on the show today, and local to us. Did you hear recently that Mississippi is like kind of soaring to the top
Yeah.
in that arena lately?
There's a lot of big content creators in Mississippi. Well, so a lot of the female audience knows about Cali Pitts down in like Hattiesburg or somewhere.
I don't know who that is unless that's Mississippi Meemaw.
Well, there's another one.
Yeah.
But she's specifically one that a lot of the younger, like, I guess like
Gen Z
people look up to, because she just went viral from, again, just posting authentic, real content.
Yeah.
And she posts, I mean, she's been pretty transparent with how much she makes on there. So I think you just got to maybe follow that model.
Yeah. And there was somebody, I guess, who was super popular on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok, so I didn't know. It passed away recently, and it was like all over our news in Mississippi.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I think he was like a mukbang type. Have you ever done one of those?
No, I can't do it. It's just, I hate having food all over my face, and it's not my thing.
Yeah.
I might try it one day, maybe.
Well, what about challenges? Like, have you ever done like the mugshot challenge or anything like that?
There's a good challenge in Philadelphia called the Bigfoot Challenge at Deal's.
Okay.
It's a little sandwich shop, and I did that one. I knew I couldn't do it though, because it was like a plate this big of food.
What do you get for eating it all?
You just get bragging rights.
No
Yeah,
t-shirt.
You get a shirt and a hat and free meal, but
yeah.
bragging rights. I mean, it's one that you tell people about, and it's impressive.
You know what an interesting place for you to go to would be is like the restaurant where they're mean to you. Have you done that?
No, I do need to go.
That would be hilarious.
I forget where that's at though.
That would be a hit. I think there's one on the coast, but there's definitely one in they're in like Tennessee and.
I've heard about them. I've seen them. I just never have went in because.
Yeah.
I was like,
I would get my feelings hurt. Don't be mean to me. Like.
I did. I got back from. I went to Gordon Ramsay's restaurant, the Hell's Kitchen. That was probably the best thing I've done so far. The most interesting place.
And was the food like to die for?
It was actually good. It was
good.
And the service was like
exceptional, I bet.
Yeah, you get your food just like that. Of course, Gordon Ramsay's not there. He's there in spirit, though.
Right, yeah.
There's like 1 million pictures of him.
Yeah, imagine if he could work at all the restaurants at one time.
They literally have a virtual moving sign of him.
Oh, okay.
Like talking to you, greeting you.
That's kind of crazy.
It's kind of creepy, but it was good food, though.
Yeah. Well, we have a mutual friend, Joe Cumberland.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got a restaurant over there where you live, right?
Yeah. I haven't done I keep telling him I'm gonna come by there and review one of his burgers or something, but I keep forgetting.
Well, when I saw you cooking steak, I was like, dang. I was like, they just know how to do that over there in Philadelphia. Because I thought of Joe, and then I seen him on some of your posts the other day.
Steak is probably my number one. Like, everybody will hate on my food on TikTok, but they won't hate on the steak. The only thing some of them will say is like, oh, it's undercooked, it's overcooked, but that's just strictly preference.
Yeah, true. All it matters about knowing how to cook is if you can cook a steak or not.
Yeah, if you can't cook steak, you might as well just give up cooking.
You just hang it up, yeah.
Yeah, hang it up.
I'm a meat and potatoes kind of girl. So you have some products. What kind of products do you have?
I got a all-purpose rub, barbecue, and a hot sauce. You can get it on my TikTok shop. That's the only place I sell it right now. And then a few local businesses have it, like Front Porch of Meridian.
Okay.
Meridian. And then where else? Deals, Philadelphia, and then Piggly Wiggly and Union.
Okay.
That's gonna be the only places that have it local.
They got his hot sauce and stuff in Union.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good. Every bit of it's good. I made sure to, when I was selecting the right one, I made sure that it was something that's good on everything.
Yeah.
If you like barbecue sauce, you're gonna love this. Like people, I haven't got a bad review yet.
I like Louisiana hot sauce. How would it compare? Would I like it?
Louisiana hot sauce is like, I like it too. It's one of my favorite hot sauces.
Oh, I thought you were about to like
No, I'm not
dog.
No, I'm not gonna dog it. It's one of my favorite. It's probably my. Okay, so I'm just gonna be honest with you. My hot sauce is not my personal favorite hot sauce. I probably shouldn't say that as the person selling hot sauce. Louisiana is my favorite hot sauce.
No, well, that's being authentic.
That's authentic, okay?
So Louisiana is your favorite too?
But here's where mine differs from Louisiana.
Okay.
My hot sauce is still good on everything. Like anything you would put hot sauce on.
I see what you're saying though, because Louisiana hot sauce don't go with everything.
You can't just put Louisiana hot sauce on steak and eat it. Like my hot sauce is good on steak.
Yeah.
It's good on pork, chicken, tacos. Like I'm not putting Louisiana hot sauce on taco.
Yeah. I actually put mine on cheese pizza or a cheese quesadilla or a grilled cheese. Usually just cheese related things.
I didn't know anybody else knew about the Louisiana hot sauce on a pizza trick.
Yeah. I
started doing that as a kid. The Totino's pizzas, the little square pizzas.
Remember when those used to be a different shape? Do you remember when they were like a stop sign shape, like an octagon?
Yeah, the good old days.
Yeah. Or a pentagon. I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't remember exactly.
It wasn't square.
It wasn't rectangle and squared off like it is now. I think they were bigger too, but.
I can remember waking up and eating one of those for breakfast.
I did that.
And chugging like a Pepsi and going to school, and I ended up getting the flu. So it was traumatic. It was related to that Totino's. So I couldn't eat those for years. And I remember when I was finally able to eat those again. Because I'm like a pizza snob, but also like not at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Get the flu from eating?
No, I didn't get the flu from eating it, but it just I was set to get sick.
I got you.
But since that's what I had for breakfast that day,
You were on some bad fuel.
and I had to expel it later, it ruined that for me for years. So, no, but like, yeah, I'm like a pizza snob. Like, I'll be like, this isn't good, but like, I'll still eat it.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to explain that. Like, I'll eat it. I'll eat me some Totino's. I will eat a Red Baron. I actually love, as far as like frozen pizza goes, the brick oven Red Baron and like affordability. Yeah. I love that one.
You ever had the Jack's pizza?
Yeah.
Those
with
are
like a little blue.
Yeah.
They don't even like put it in a box. They just put the cardboard underneath and like shrink wrap it.
Those are decent.
Yeah, I don't ever grab those though. We used to get the Tonys every now and then. But I think the Red Barons are like really like the best deal. And then the Screamin' Sicilian and the Stranger Things ones are actually, the Stranger Things one's pretty good.
Funny you talking about this. I literally just ate a Red Baron pizza yesterday. And for breakfast, I ate a Totino's pizza.
Frozen pizza, yeah. As far as like, I actually have, so I wanted to wear a food related shirt today. So I have pizza is my love language. And it's actually representing an Italian-American owned business in Gulf Shores. So I had to get a shirt and support them.
Support local.
All the way over here in Mississippi. I do. I support local. Well, and also I support Italian-American owned businesses. And here we have one pizza shop, pizzeria that happens to be like also 2-in-1. Nick and Al's. Get some t-shirts. I'll wear it. Okay. But yeah, there's a new spot in town. We might go and have some lunch after this. But we were also going to talk about, well, you talked about how you got started. So what are your goals moving forward?
My goals are probably just to be able to do this full time. I'm getting close. I'm very close. I'm making, without talking about, I don't mind talking about money personally, but a lot of people are scared to talk. I think it's good to be transparent. So this, like I said, about May-ish, I started taking it pretty seriously. So probably since like April, May, I've made a consistent amount of money on there to where like I can actually justify doing stuff.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't cost me to go eat food, you know what I'm saying? Like and do a video on it. I'm at that point at least. So worst case scenario, TikTok pays for my food the way I look at it.
Right. Yeah. See, I don't know.
That's all it ever does. I'll be happy.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know how TikTok monetization works because I'm not on there. But I have Facebook monetization, and like it's like pennies. It's like making a movie and getting a penny per ad.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, but maybe that's how TikTok is too. Maybe it's just when you reach a certain point, it adds up. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet. But what is monetization like on YouTube? Because that's your biggest platform. So does it? Which one is kind of your financial wise? Which one?
TikTok is my biggest platform. That's my biggest money maker.
Okay.
YouTube, honestly, their monetization kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Honestly, compared to TikTok. But Facebook to me is better than YouTube. I would say TikTok, Facebook, then YouTube. Mm-hmm. That's my personal experience. But I've had other people, big creators. I've talked to other big creators, and they'll say Facebook's the best.
Yeah.
And I think it just depends on your type of content.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But I think you need to do all of them. If you're going to do social media, just post on the big three. And some people say Instagram is the best. So.
See, I like Instagram, and for a while I was trying to do like monetization on Instagram because, okay, so here's the difference between Instagram and Facebook for me. Facebook is where like family and people I know in real life are, and like people from the community and stuff, right? So like they're just on there like watching, they're just on there like we're friends on Facebook because we know each other, right? Like it's not like necessarily. Instagram is like this world where people follow me because they were genuinely interested in it. And so like I wanted to like nurse that because like strangers will support you.
Yeah.
And also like if Facebook wasn't paying me or if I wasn't in the career of having to promote myself, I probably wouldn't be on Facebook. Mm-hmm. But like you, once I realized like, oh, if I'm consistent, like whatever. But yeah, it's just strange. Like Facebook's just a weird place. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause
you don't really know.
Because I'll see somebody on the street and they'll say, "Hey," and they'll be like, "Oh, I really liked your video," and I'm like, "But you didn't like it."
Yeah.
Why? Like, I get the personal aspect of telling me you, but like, hey, just do that real quick too. I don't know. It's just weird. Like, and it's a strange thing to try to explain.
I think Facebook has a more valuable connection with the people that do interact with you. It's more personable, whereas TikTok is more like they're just like, I mean, they're watching 1,000 videos a day, and you got to really grab some attention. Yeah. But Facebook, like you said, it's a lot of people that are gonna like know you, like already know. So maybe they're more inclined to interact with local people. Yeah,
I ended up kind of yapping about Facebook, but my point was that on Instagram, you do have to reach a certain amount of followers before you can be monetized. And it is hard to gain followers on Instagram.
That's what I found. It's hard.
And then not only that, they will slap violations on you on there over the most ridiculous things. Like you were saying, like with the hunting content. Like I shared a song from Spotify to my story, and I got a flag on my account for the song title.
Oh, yeah.
And so I wasn't able to become monetized on there because of that. And I'm like, I didn't name this song. Yeah, so I don't know. It's because they leave all that up to like robots, and a lot of stuff can get lost in translation.
Yeah, that's another reason I don't really like Instagram. So some of my content, back when I did the hunting content, it actually got stolen, and somebody posted it on Instagram. and they were getting like millions of views
Oh, wow.
on my content.
Oh, wow.
And there's nothing that they can do about it.
Right,
They wouldn't do
because
that.
you're public, you didn't have it like marked or anything.
Yeah, it's like not copyrighted. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, it technically is, but it technically ain't. So anybody can just take it and upload it, and
Yeah.
that kind of ticked me off with that. So I quit fooling with. That's another reason I quit fooling with Facebook and Instagram for a while, because they don't have any way of doing that.
Well, I'm actually, so this is a funny story. I'm actually convinced that there's a deep fake of me on TikTok.
There might be.
No, like, well, I mean, my digital footprint goes all the way back to like Zynga and MySpace, okay? But somebody sent me this video one day and she was like, I'm so confused. She was like, is this not you? And never in my life have I ever even thought that like somebody remotely looked close to being a doppelganger to me. Mm-hmm. So it was so bizarre. But the thing that convinced me that it was actually like a deep fake of my face was because like I just had this picture of me exactly, and I was like, that's that makeup from that day. Like that's what I look like that day. That's my face. But also, so she would always, most of her videos wouldn't show her face a lot. Mm-hmm. And when it did, like it freaking looked like me.
Oh, that's weird.
But she did do this one makeup video, and she's using like a brush right here on her cheek, right? Mm-hmm. And her face glitches. Oh. It glitches, and I'm like, this is fake. And I'm like, you'll never convince me that it's not a deep fake of my face.
I met my doppelganger when I was...
That sounds insane, but I mean...
I had a doppelganger, actually, that my mother-in-law sent. It was in Disney World. They were in Disney World, I think. And they sent, or Six Flags or somewhere, mm-hmm. and they sent me a picture of this kid and this other little kid, and I swear they looked just like me and my cousin as kids. It almost looked like they were stuck in
time. Like time travelers or something.
And I mean, they look exactly like me and my cousin. It'd be one thing if it was just me, but also my cousin.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's just kind of weird. So I don't know. I don't get into all that.
Yeah.
That freaky stuff. But I think everybody does have a doppelganger somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know. It was super strange. And then like, so we shared it. Me and the girl who sent it to me, and like everybody was like. I'm like, yeah, this is melting my brain. Just so bizarre. I'm like, well, dang. Ugh, getting that TikTok money with my face.
Oh, yeah, it makes me mad, like, thinking about that one guy that was getting all that. Because I know he was getting money, because when you get millions of views on Facebook, you make money.
Yeah. You like Justin Nunley?
Oh, yeah.
I love that guy. Who doesn't? Do you know, Randy, have you seen Justin Nunley? I'm sure you have.
You've seen him, probably.
I'm sure you have. Some of his stuff probably... Well, I mean, but all he does is so he's really unique in the way he reacts to posts, mm-hmm. but it's not just a reaction. He adds something of his own at the end. So his whole thing is like, listen, did you know? And then he tells you like a random fact. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah. That very guy, unique. He is very unique. But that guy's got to be rolling in the dough.
Oh, he for sure is. But I know he may have started that style of content, because there's another person in Mississippi named Trent Ellis that does content. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you heard about him, but he's getting pretty big on social media, and he didn't copy Justin Nunley because he has a totally different content.
Is he the one that's got like a Delta or like a Bayou accent?
I mean, he just got a country Mississippi accent.
Okay, no, I'm thinking of somebody else.
Definitely country, but he kind of took that Justin Nunley formula. Mm-hmm. Like being real close to the camera, mm-hmm. walking into frame, and he's doing pretty good with it. So,
yeah,
I think that's.
Well, I know a guy named French Toast Poppy started popping up for me this summer, and which I thought that was funny because like Drake, his Instagram is Champagne Poppy. Yeah. My husband's is Brew Poppy, which we need to change because he's sober now.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I had to get a laugh out over that. We need to change that name. Sober Poppy.
Yeah.
But anyways, where was I going with that? Oh, French Toast Poppy. He does reactions where he's like got the camera real close, mm-hmm. and then like so if he's facing this way, all of a sudden it'll cut to where he's facing that way. But he just reacts to like funny stuff. And I don't know, I watched him this summer go from brand new. He's got, I think, 500,000 now.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Once you get to that on like Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah. once you get to that number on Facebook, I think you pretty much roll it in the day.
Yeah.
From what I understand.
Yeah. It's funny because like I feel like that's kind of like the kind of thing I used to do, but it's not. I mean, how many? You have to definitely be unique to stand out just doing reaction videos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like to not have like, for him to just be sitting in his house on his phone, like he doesn't have mics yet, like he doesn't have lights yet, and it's back to authenticity.
I think that's more important. This is all good though, like the camera, like you want all this.
Yeah.
If you have access to it. But a lot of people, I think, they'll be deterred from starting just because, I ain't got a good camera.
Yeah. No, you don't have to be that at all. No.
Just get a camera.
And I think we've already pointed out, like, this has been such a good discussion, pointing out just the fact that there's so many different avenues within the same arena, you know? Mm-hmm. There's so many different, there's space for everybody.
Yeah, there's
basically
unlimited. You can, what's
because there's only one you.
Somebody told me one time, like, you can find somebody that wants to watch you. Like,
yeah.
I mean, you think of all the crazy people in history that have started groups and revolutions and stuff. I mean, some of them had
Or
crazy.
cults.
Yeah, or cults. Like, you can get people to follow any idea. Like, that the dude that made them all drink the Kool-Aid and they all died.
Jim, what's his name?
Jim Jones.
Jim Jones.
Like, I'm telling you, and he was crazy and people followed him. So if you're just a normal guy or girl.
You wanted about 800 or 900, you got 900.
We're a couple of days out from the birthday, I believe, of the heavenly birthday of Sharon Tate, who, was killed by Marilyn Manson and his followers. Charles Manson. Oh, we gotta cut that out. I said the wrong name. Wait, no, let's redo that. I can't spread that.
Don't spread. That's what you do. Spread fake. Just fake topics.
We'll clip that out in a vertical, and then we'll let people get mad.
What'd you find wrong?
And then I'll post the whole clip. I said the wrong name. I said a musician's name.
You meant Charles Manson.
Yeah, I said a musician's name.
Oh, yeah.
And he was.
Apologize. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that, Charles Manson. But it's the reason it was like so like, oh no, I didn't. Is because he used to get dragged into stuff a lot, like in the '90s. Okay, You'll enjoy this conversation. Doing the school shooter movie, Columbine. Uh-huh. So, like I said, he's a musician. He got pulled into like all that mess. They were trying to blame his music.
Charles Manson on the Columbine?
Marilyn Manson.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the guy that I accidentally said. Musician who kind of got drug into that whole mess, saying that kids listening to music like this is the behavior it results in. Mm-hmm. But he's actually seems like such a good guy, and he really kind of just stays to himself now. I guess, yeah.
He had some weird music videos, but I mean.
Yeah, but we all remember in middle school, for some reason there was, we won't say what those rumors were, but everybody knew who he was, even if you didn't listen to his music back in the 90s. Everybody knew who he was.
I don't buy into all that, what music you listen to makes you turn. I think you shouldn't listen to just anything, but I grew up listening to Slipknot and stuff like that. So.
Even Ted Bundy, when he finally got to the point where he was confessing, he blamed his actions on what it was that he was viewing. But most of the
that was pornography.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of the psychologists that analyzed that said, no, it was already there. He was just using those as triggers to trigger it off. Mm-hmm.
It was just triggering his urges, yeah.
Yeah.
And definitely.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't really matter what you're viewing. It's just what we're a fallen race of people anyway.
I thought you put a mic on.
I did.
Oh, where's it at?
Right here.
Oh.
I was like.
Close enough.
I can sort of hear. Yeah, I can hear me.
What the hecky were we talking about?
I think we got.
We just been
we're
swimming.
Watching content. The content creation. It is.
Oh, I was saying happy heavenly birthday to Sharon.
I do. I can't. There's a lot of dark content that I can't watch.
I know.
I just can't.
I know. He has agreed to make a psychological thriller.
As long as it doesn't have cursing or.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you can't make my movie.
Cancel that order.
We can do a short film together, and then maybe we can do my van life movie together. But the psychological thriller horror type situation, Um,
That's the only kind of movie I
yeah,
can make.
I don't think. Oh, you'd be really good in that.
Yeah, I only like.
I saw you in them overalls threatening people in the woods. That's, yeah.
Have you seen
I'm
the
gonna
movie
call
The
you.
Woods?
I'm gonna let you audition for that.
Well,
Have you seen what?
I'm-
Have I seen what?
It is on Tubi. Woods.
Yeah, The Woods, yeah.
The Woods. Well, I want to go watch it then. If
Yeah.
it's.
I mean, it's good. Just skip the first.
Was the kid in that? Was that actually your son or
Is
no?
it
Yeah, the one in that Off the Beaten Path.
Saint Studios. Is it a Saint Studios?
The Woods is my production company, Max C.
We
Is it
don't.
like Sam
we
Picker
don't-
in your ear?
Yeah.
Well, that was a co-production actually with him, but my production company is Max C Productions. But I don't make movies or anything anymore, so that's neither here nor there. But that particular movie is still on Tubi, so
Okay.
Okay.
I want to.
Yeah, I need to see that one then.
that's the only movie I wrote, directed, and produced, and acted in.
Oh wow.
I did all hats.
And you
You
let,
did-
but Voldemort did the camera.
You did the, yeah. Who did the filming?
I mean, we kind of split the
Mm-hmm.
camera work. I'm trying to think.
Sound. Who's sound technician? In those.
Well, the sound was terrible.
Well, I was gonna say.
We didn't really do sound.
The
Well,
camera
I-
sound, basically, no outside
Yeah,
audio.
the camera. Which actually, I had a pretty good camera at the time, so I mean, it picked up
You
decent.
Yeah,
Well, a lot.
they
of
do. They really
I've
do.
never
But you
seen-
got to have that isolated audio.
I mean, I had a really good camera at the time, but
Low
I ended up
budget,
selling it.
low budget films, they may get a lot of the other stuff right and then blow it with their sound.
That's what I did.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I had about 2,000 in that movie, but it was.
Nice.
But I mean, it definitely didn't. It didn't break even, but hey, it did really well in the Philippines.
You can keep a low budget film down to 2,000.
That's so funny you said that. If you Google me, there are so many like foreign countries. They must love me.
Yeah,
And
I think I'm loved.
if you love me, let me know. For my bad Tubi movies,
Yes, for my ego, let us know.
please, because we're not real proud of those. But if y'all love them, if somehow they're camp and just, if you think I'm pretty from the Philippines or wherever, let me know. But there's a lot of there's a lot of random websites and other, like I think some
Oh,
of
yeah,
I think some of those movies we were in are literally like being pirated.
They are. So the reason a lot of them are on there is I uploaded a lot of them, and which I don't even have that account no more on the Film Hub or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But they still get views occasionally, like weird Brazilian sites and stuff. I'll get
Mm-hmm.
emails. They're like, your stuff just got distributed to Brazil. I'm like, okay. And then I'll look, it'd be like 3 cents. I'm like, that's not even enough to pay for, because it costs to upload the way
Yeah.
Film Hub. I've never broke even with Film Hub, basically, because it costs to upload.
Is that separate or different from like Film Freeway?
Film Hub's
Yeah, different.
it's different, but
But are they the same type platforms?
same type platform, but Film
No.
Hub
Okay.
Film Hub don't charge you up front. Like they're just like, we'll get it uploaded, distributed, and then once you pay our fee, then you'll start making money off the movie. But the trick is, it's never going to start making money. It's just going to be, unless it's like really good. But none of my movies.
You just need to talk to that guy.
Yeah,
He's got a movie, has over 1 million views now,
yeah, I think it's well over.
and the money looks good. That's his business, but I've seen it. It's good.
Film Hub is the only one I've seen that will go 80-20 with you.
Yeah.
Most of them go 50-50.
Oh wow.
And then, but here's the catch. SMG, I think they'll promise you 50% of the royalties. But then once the royalties start in, they will take their 50% out first, then they'll take your 50% and start deducting things from it.
That's kind of how this Film Hub works a little bit. Like they'll do the captions or whatever, but
Well,
you got paid.
yeah. Film Hub is 80-20, and they're set up to where they're only going to show when you start having earnings.
Above
What-
a certain amount.
Yeah, what your earnings are. They won't show the total amount of what they are. In other words, they won't show the 100%. They're just going to show you what your 80% is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so mine's never I've never got a payout from it. So that's another reason I just quit doing them.
And there's two ways that they do that. When presenting those movies to these streaming platforms, the streaming platforms will only take them from a distributor like Film Hub. And there's two ways that they'll take it. One is non-exclusive, where we will just pay you half a penny an hour for everyone that streams it. And some of the streaming sites will say, we'll just give you one lump sum. We'll say, we'll offer you $1,900 for your movie non-exclusively, and then that's it.
Oh no!
I do. I take them and say, sure, hand it here.
Oh, you'll just take it?
Wait, but you never make any more money off of it?
No, on that particular one. But non-exclusive means that it can continue to be distributed.
Yeah, it's not exclusive.
Many others.
Oh, okay.
Now,
sorry, I had to take a text message.
Yeah, if you land one on Netflix, which is virtually almost impossible for a low budget film, they are exclusive. What that means is they'll offer you one lump sum, which is usually way more than everybody else, but it's exclusive. Nobody else can show the movie. It's a Netflix.
I didn't think that anybody could just like make a movie and distribute it to Netflix. I thought they filmed their own stuff. Now, I'm not saying everything is a Netflix
You can get it
original.
distributed.
Like obviously, there's old movies on there,
Well,
but they definitely have certain parameters and stuff that you have to meet.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
they're not like yeah.
theirs are higher. For example,
Right. That's why there's the term Tubi movies, because you can pretty much just about get anything on there.
Well, with Tubi and Amazon Prime, their is lower.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, like if you shoot a movie and you have no sign-in sheets, you have no permission sheets or anything like that to present to them, which is called the materials,
Mm-hmm.
they'll take it anyway.
Dang.
Or Netflix, if you present a movie to them and they're watching your movie and in the background you got a Budweiser sign,
Mm-hmm.
the first thing they'll do before they accept the movie is turn and go to your materials folder and see if you've got a permission slip
Right.
from Budweiser.
Yeah.
And if you don't, they'll say, we're sorry, we can't take your movie.
Right.
So that's the difference in what they require or the standard.
Now, how does that separate from the free act? So, like, if I'm on the street filming and there's a vending machine and it says Coke, isn't that what it's called, the free act?
Yeah. For years, for decades, when filming movies back when we were not digital and they weren't as much, it was isolated film developers, Hollywood or independent. They still weren't many. Then when we hit the digital age, there were like just gobs of them because it's easier to make one. Back then, yeah, if you had a Coca-Cola sign or Pennzoil or anything in there, you had to have a permission from them. Well, then when we hit the digital age and it went viral with people filming, it became too complicated and it went before the Supreme Court about how to do this. The Supreme Court ruled that it's not under the Fair Use Act that if a company like Coca-Cola produces a Coca-Cola sign for the sole purpose of it being seen by the public and stuck it out there,
Exactly.
then they could not restrict that from a movie producer who's shooting a movie scene and has it in the background. As long as that movie producer is not purposely filming that sign to slander the Coca-Cola company. In other words, it's just in the background. The judges rule that you intended for the public to see it. He's not slandering you, so therefore he doesn't have to ask permission.
Right.
Now, if it's a private thing that would fall outside of the Fair Use Act, would be like you're filming a scene in the street, and in your background you have a residence out there, and over their fence is something they didn't want no one to see, and you got it in your scene, and they complained about it. You definitely would have to take that out of your movie. It would be outside of the Fair Use Act.
I love how we swim around and get to these
I don't even know how we got to that.
different topics. Yeah, we're all learning something today.
Oh, because I mentioned something about me making movies, but.
Yeah, I
Those
mean,
days
it's
are-
all good things, all good things. What is our runtime right now?
We are 44 minutes. You want to cut and break?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I'll just check with you real quick. Was there anything else you wanted to say? I hate that I did not remind you to bring your physical products. I am so sorry. That's on me. Because I full out wanted to allow you to like just show that thing off. But like I said, I mean, I'm barely a hill of beans compared to what you've already done for yourself, but
No, I mean you.
but hopefully this will start to spread and reach. There's some other things I kind of want to do with this platform, like a more casual talk space, which kind of we kind of just navigate into that anyways. But I do want to allow creators, creatives, film, content, musicians, like whatever, what have you, from our state of Mississippi.
Yeah.
If they would, if they want to utilize this to promote themselves, I would just love for this to become a hub for that.
Have them get in touch with you.
Yeah, I mean, so we have an email now because to set up the YouTube, so it's just should've/slapped/Shelby@gmail.com. I don't, obviously, like with the email and the handles, there's no apostrophe. Like the only place there's an apostrophe is like in the logo. Like on all, social media and stuff, you don't put the apostrophe in there for your handles. But yeah, like there's some other things I want to do with it too. So, we get a rumor board for like all things film and that kind of thing. And so like we're in our temporary location, but I have a very curated space in my home where I can sit up and film solo sometimes and go on. And I got to come up with something clever to call it, but kind of just address the rumors like, hey, this might be going on. Or even confirm stuff like, hey, if you're looking to get involved with a film this fall, there's going to be one coming in October, whatever, whoop-de-whoop. Just kind of be like the hot goss for the industry in our state and hopefully spread out into the Southeast. So I really, really appreciate you coming on. I think it's cool that, so much success has found you. I congratulate you on that, and I appreciate you coming today. And I definitely look forward to going and getting lunch next. We're about to do some
another food review.
We're about to do some eating. Yeah. And you can, I want to give my guest a gift. You can refuse this if you want.
What do I do?
If you don't think you'll wear it, but if you think your wife might wear it, I don't know. I got it for Randy, but he's dedicated to his hat.
Oh, well, I didn't.
That's terrible. Here's a gift for you. I got it for him.
No,
I'll put it on.
If you got it for me, I didn't know that.
Well, I mean, really, I just ordered it. I just ordered a hat, and I just ordered some cups.
All right.
I like the hat.
I'm wearing it.
You got that on camera?
Look great in pink.
Yeah, it really brings out your cheeks.
Yeah. Yeah, it matches my hair, the red hair.
But yeah, that was really testing out that website too. So I'll send you that website so you can kind of use that for Matt's Adventures. Don't forget Matt's Adventures on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube.
Everywhere.
Okay, I almost said Instagram, but I didn't know.
I am on Instagram, but
I didn't know if we established if you were there or not.
I'm still mad at them, so
Yeah.
I'll get back one day.
So, fun fact, real quick before we go, because somebody asked me the other day, was I going to be on TikTok? And I'm like, well, I can't because I didn't have an account when they banned it, so you can't get it back now. But also because of that ban that happened, they lost a lot of users. So in case y'all haven't heard this rumor, here's the first one. I'll tell you right now. Maybe you heard it here first. TikTok is going away by spring 2026.
There is rumors of that.
Yes, and they're going to roll out a new app because, they lost so many people. So as soon as the new app comes out, yes, I will be jumping on there. Probably in more way than one. Probably for Should've Slapped Shelby, and probably me finally having a space to tweak out and dance because I don't do that. I don't do that anywhere else. Maybe Facebook a little bit, but
that is something I do want to say. I've actually emailed and called some of their senators, some of our senators and representatives and stuff about that, because there's a lot of people in Mississippi that are making money on TikTok, and if it gets banned, it's gonna hurt a lot of Americans. So
why did they lose the viewers? What happened?
Well, they did. It was banned for 24
they banned
hours.
it for
I'm
24
sorry.
hours.
You have a hair hanging. It might be one of mine when I handed you that hat.
Yep, it's from there.
I'm sorry.
No,
These bright lights, I can see it.
No,
It's like,
I'm gonna
yeah,
put the hat
I'm done
back
with this friggin' hat now.
But yeah, it got banned for 24 hours, and I really wasn't that devastated, but I was still making money off of it, but it wasn't significant enough at the time for me to be concerned. But it's still, I don't think it should be banned.
Yeah.
No more than Facebook or anything else.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's owned by China.
Yeah.
My phone's made by China. I don't care.
Yeah, yeah. As long as they don't continue to buy our farmland.
Yeah.
I'll,
What's up with that, don't you?
we don't want to get into that though, do we? We don't do
that's-
politics.
Are we cut?
Yeah, let's cut.
Yeah, we're gonna